Hello and welcome to another update video about Terra Luna. I mean, I've indicated already in the last video that it probably will go down further in this current scenario here, but at the moment, I mean, this is a highly emotional and highly chaotic market here around Terra Luna. I explained in the previous video that I think that even in times like these, the prices obviously they will accept and they will respect Fibonacci levels, they will respect support and resistance. But what we have to say very clearly about Terra Luna, I mean, what is going on with the coin itself is a disaster. It is not good at all. It is something that couldn't be predicted. It is something that can hurt the entire crypto market, and it does hurt the market. I think some of the Bitcoin price drops and everything, I think it could have been or could be related to that Terra Luna drop and the issue around the UST. I mean, I personally, there's a lot of information out there. I personally still haven't fully understood myself how that, I mean, I sort of know a little bit about how it happened and everything, but if it was a planned attack or whatever, there is a lot of different and conflicting information out there. I'm not an insider here. I'm a technical analyst, and therefore I'm predominantly interested in the charts, and I take a look at everything from a chart point of view. Yeah, and news don't give you price targets. That is the problem. Therefore, even news like that, obviously they have here clearly an effect, and they had made the decision here between the previous primary scenario here that has of course been invalidated when we dropped below $43. As you can see here, we then crashed down in the alternative target area, and we've nearly filled that out already. I warned you that if we go below $43, we can go down all the way to $12 in this scenario. If we drop below 12, then it's gonna get very, very problematic. I thought a little bit about how I can build this wave count here differently, and I will have to completely revise it. I haven't had the time yet. I'm currently thinking about what I can actually do here, and I'll probably have to take all this stuff out, because this here is not what, well, it might still, this here was still probably an impulsive move, but it is tricky. It is really tricky because it's quite a complex chart. The only way how I can halfway look at this from a bullish point of view, and you know, the alternative would be the total crash for this coin, right? So the only way I can now, as Terra Luna broke below $43, how I can construct this in a bullish way, even though I don't like it, because it is a messy wave count. It is to see all of this here as a kind of a strange and very rare diagonal pattern, because diagonal, I mean, what is a diagonal pattern? A diagonal pattern basically allows you to construct an impulsive move into this. So we could count this here, for example, as a first larger wave up still, but in a pattern which would be kind of a leading diagonal, which you normally find in terms of contracting lines. These are obviously diverging, and therefore it's a very weird pattern. I have to tell you that it is very rare. I don't like it, but it would be, in my opinion, the only way how we can construct into this here some kind of bullishness, because the alternative would be that all of this would just be a corrective move, and that this coin can really go down significantly. And obviously it's done that anyway, but nobody, I mean, anybody can look at this chart, and everybody will see that this correction has nothing to do anymore with a healthy correction. Therefore, when we were here today at around $30, I warned my channel members via Telegram, and I can't remember, I think I posted on Discord as well, that I am not doing any more here with Terra Luna for now. This needs to calm down. It is high risk. Anybody, of course, who wants to speculate here really into, right, this is a real bargain here and everything, can obviously do that, but bear in mind this is absolutely high risk. At the moment, it is unpredictable what is happening here in the short term. I mean, I hope that this scenario is holding now, then it would help me to get some more confidence again. So far, I've based this on, yeah, this could be a wave one. This would then be a wave 2, but it is coming down in a ridiculous way. I mean, you could construct this as an A, B, C still, but we would then need to do the fib retracements, I believe, from here. Let me take a look. I think I actually started them from, oh, I already started them from 0 basically, isn't it? I need to double check that. But the target area actually then, oh no, okay. No, I would need to, like this, go down there. All right. No, in this scenario, we can adjust. Yeah, we can adjust these targets a little bit, but not much anyway. It would basically mean that in this scenario, the ideal range for this correction, well, it would be actually between $13.50, not $12. And we go between the 88.7 and the 78.6%. So between $13.60 and $25.81. But again, if the price, I haven't really started from 0, I should really start from 0 here, the fibs. Let me just do that. Doesn't change much anyway. So this is normally where, if we count this here as a wave 1 and we count this here as a wave 2, this is the last straw it has. If it drops below 13.57, it has big problems. I mean, don't get me wrong, this coin has big problems already, and don't get me wrong as well, I am invested as well. I bought in this target area. I didn't set a stop loss here because, I mean, I'm normally happy to hold, because I believe that generally we in the crypto market at the moment, we are towards the end of the correction. Yeah, I still expect lower prices generally, but I think we are sort of in the approach of the airport. Yeah, with our crypto plane, with our mid video techno here. Sorry, with our Bitcoin plane here. I think we are sort of not landed yet, but we are on our way to landing soon, to find the bottom of the, to build a bottom in the price chart. But this is not healthy at all. I mean, it can obviously develop into something great. I think, if they sorted out the problem, this can obviously go high, but I think I've just seen it. I think UST is going down already. So yeah, my view is high risk. I wouldn't touch it anymore at the moment. Yeah, I mean, I've got my positions. I'm not going to sell now. But there is a significant risk again for Terra Luna as well. If this drops below $13.60 and it cannot recover soon, and it will stay below that level, that is high risk for Terra Luna. Just have to say it like that. And that correction here, that is literally as if Terra Luna had driven against the wall and it's going down vertically. I mean, I always say nothing goes down in a straight line, and this is the most straight line I've probably seen in a long time in a correction. And this is, wow. I mean, yeah, I didn't expect it that much. I think nobody expected it that much. I expected here, yeah, to some degree, this target area. I mean, a potential price for Terra Luna of $12. I've called that out here a few days ago. Should we lose the $43? But that it would go down that much and that impulsively is very difficult. I understand a lot of people want to hear a few good news, but at the moment I can't give you any. The only thing that I'd be waiting for is, for this to calm down, and the first view or the first potential light at the end of the tunnel would be if at some point here we are able to create a first impulsive move up, which means it is a 5-wave move, similar to what we had here. I would love to construct this also. I still need to rework the chart, but higher level, this is probably what I'm going to go with. But here, I would like to construct this as an impulse. This looks very impulsive here, what we had here. So something similar we would need to see here. But in the end, this was probably corrective, unfortunately, because we broke down so much. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. And then we need to see that ABC. So 5 waves up, 3 waves down, then maybe a first green candle for the next wave up, and this is then an ideal entry point. And before that happens, I wouldn't touch Terra Luna. I mean, I've already bought in, luckily not at ridiculous prices. I bought it here in this green area, which was still between $53 and 72, so somewhere in around $60. I've got my entry price, but even that is now over 50% down, so annoys me as well. But we also have to understand that losing trades, I mean, this might still turn around. Yeah, I'm generally an optimist, but we all need to understand that sort of losing trades is part of the game. Yeah, and this this is smashed down significantly. I mean, you're now significantly oversold, but depending on what is happening with that ecosystem, I can't tell you for sure that this is going to turn around soon. It is coming down far too impulsive for that, and at the moment nobody can tell you if this is going to reverse here. The way this has come down, I mean, this is probably the most corrected cryptocurrency at the moment. I mean, I haven't seen another cryptocurrency at the moment that has come down pretty much into the oversold area on the 4-day chart. Terra Luna has. The weekly is also at 36. Yes, some cryptos are around that area, but it is very low. It's just interesting to see how this is going to carry on. It's also a learning for me, because I haven't seen something like that in a long time, or maybe you've never seen that, because this is just within just sort of a few days. I mean, I expected a correction, but not that much. I mean, this has come down. Oh, don't know what I'm doing here. Didn't want to do that. See, that's how shocked I am. No, it's come down like 87%. It is pretty much like, and it's quite funny to say, I know it's not funny, but it's funny. It's pretty much like Terra Luna has done in 1 week or so. It has done what Cardano has done in like 8 months, right? Cardano started in September with its correction, has corrected down like 80% or something. Terra Luna has done that in a week now. Maybe, and that is what gives me hope, maybe Terra Luna is just catching up what the other cryptos have already done. And that is my hope. And my hope is that this could then turn around, because at the moment it is sort of adhering here to this Fibonacci level, the 88.7. I know it's come down far too impulsively and it's high risk, but this is sort of the little bit of hope I still have, because I'm generally an optimist. So I just want to give you a bit of feedback and my thoughts. Really, that's all I can do at the moment, because this is just crazy at the moment, and I know a lot of people are panicking. And to be honest, I can't guarantee that this is not going to go to zero. I can't. It depends on if people still have trust in Terra Luna, and this is something that could really hurt the entire crypto market. I believe it already hurts it at the moment. So I'm going to keep you updated about Terra Luna and about my thoughts, definitely. So yeah, hopefully, despite the bad news here, hopefully you still like the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.